Sandy can. He'll be looking for a wicket here. I got a feeling something's going to happen. There's going to be a big shot.
Behind Squalig on the leg side. Angelo Pereira will be the one who will look to take on Sandakan. He's drifted on his pads a little bit. Dickwell on the other hand. You said that he reads him well.
Come on, boys. Come on,
Dickwell will
boys.
look to go over extra cover to him.
Jaya, be ready, boys.
Over extra cover. 6. Good use of the feet again. Again, Sandakan looking for some loop. And look how far the Galle advances. Comes down the pitch and then hits it through the line. Lovely follow through of the bat as well.
A classical shot from a top class batsman. And he's been there from the onset. He knows the bowler he's up against and he's making good use of that advantage. First couple matches, Dickwella didn't get a chance to get off, but in recent times he's found his touch.
They need to release the pressure. The pressure has been building with a lot of dot balls, cheap overs. They just can't allow this to happen. Can't allow the Galle Gladiators to dominate. See what has happened here is they got a single, but they would like to get a little bit more after that 6. They've given a dot ball, but at least they're getting singles.
Wicket coming, guys. Wicket coming.
And this was the time of the innings where the Galle Gladiators battled. Their innings sort of just plateaued off here. A, because they lost wickets, and B, because they found it tough with the change of pace that the Dambulla Viking brought into their attack.
Only one.
The 50 partnership is up. At the corresponding rate, as you said, Mickey, Galle were 94 for 2, tottering a little bit. And this partnership is looking solid for the Viking, though they may be 73 for 2. It's a good partnership. It's a good base which they can build on.
I do think it's quite a tough wicket to start on, though.
Oh, well done, Bhanu, well done.
Good work at short extra cover. It's Bhanuka Rajapaksa. It's still a couple of runs. So 11 off that over. It's 75 for 2. 10 overs completed.
Bhupal Taranga. LBW Jayasuriya for 9. Paul Sterling. LBW of Mohammad Amir without scoring. 2 wickets down already. Roshan Dickwella, he's played really well. Lakshan with his change and pace, his variety, his accuracy, posing a few problems for this pair. Broadcast partners, Sony, showing the action to India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh. T-Sports in Bangladesh as well. Sports Max in the Caribbean. Sky Sport in New Zealand. Will fall short of the fielder in that long off position. Digital partners as well. A different platform for many of you to follow the matches. We're getting closer to the business end of this tournament. Still awaiting the 4th team to qualify in the semi-final round. Should have that by tomorrow, so plenty still to see in terms of this My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League.
Good partnership brewing for Dambulla Viking. Both these batsmen been busy, but it's been broken. Couple of good overs. Batsmen were feeling the pressure, and Lakshan has prevailed.
Yep, Dhananjay Lakshan. And the big wicket of Niroshan Dikwella, and the catcher also a Lakshan Sandakan. So wickets, the way forward for the Galle Gladiators. Niroshan Dikwella goes 38 with a score on 76 for 3.
Last wicket, Niroshan Dikwella gone for 38 from 30. New batsman, the captain.
Straight away off the mark. All with the conditions slightly wet over there. Bit of dew around. Taking the pace off is working for the bowlers.
Last 3 overs, only 22 runs coming from it, so also creating the environment. Run scoring is a bit difficult, forcing batsmen to play the big shot. That's so crucial. As a captain, as a bowler, you want to have your partner on the other end supporting your effort. He's done that, and he's gotten the prize.
The Galle Gladiators fielders have been quite good in the ring. They've been very good at short extra cover. They've been sitting on the ring at certain times. Bhanuka Rajapaksa sometimes advances. They're very good stopping those strong hits going past them.
A contrasting game for Lakshan. In the previous outing against the same opposition, Dambulla Viking, got a bit of tap. He was taken for plenty, but tonight he's a different bowler. Plenty of dot deliveries amongst wickets as well, making an impact.
Finds the outside edge. Again, different type of slow delivery from the back of the hand. Fumble in the field, concedes 2. Just 5 runs from the over, 11 gone, 80 for 3. A reminder of the My 11 Circle MVP of the tournament, Gunatilaka, at the top with 232 points. Hasaranga, Chandimal, Shanika, Pereira also on that list. This race will continue. Who will end up in that #1 spot when the tournament comes to an end?
Well, Tisara Pereira was the top for some time, but that place has been taken by Gunatilaka because he did play some excellent innings. So obviously he's been voted there.
Gentlemen, Galle has been good with the ball in the last 33 deliveries, only 2 boundaries scored, so that in itself must be a credit to the bowlers, using their variations, support in the field, being quite accurate and disciplined in their lines, their lengths.
And with the wet ball.
What we've seen is a required rate now jumping over 10, so that is something that Galle Gladiators will feel proud about. They will want to keep that going forward with good bowling.
It looks different bowler, Sandakan, when he's looking to attack that off stump. It gives himself a chance as a bowler to get bowled leg before, and with his wrong arms, outside edge. Whenever he goes wicket to wicket,
Easy. No way.
the venom is not there. That's what we saw in the previous game when Sandakan was bowling against Colombo Kings. Picked up important wickets by attacking that off-stump line. Here, stay there, Sandakan. Stay there for your team's sake.
Fielding effort in the last over. Injury being sustained. Shanali
Only one.
out injured, and a substitute fielder in for him.
That's the second player for the Galle Gladiators. 84 for 3.
How will this one end? That's a big question. 85 from 48 required. Dambulla Viking finding it very difficult to get rhythm and fluency in this innings with the bats.
Muhammad Amir is a good option. Starts off with a slow delivery.
You've spoken about the bowler's strategy as pace off the ball, and that's quite apparent, that's quite clear. Even in the case of Lakshan Sandakan, what impressed me is his changes in pace. He could bowl in the mid-80s, he would loop the ball.
Mohammad Amir 5 for 26 in the last match that the Galle Gladiators played and win. Using the cross seam delivery. That's for the extra bounce, the grip off the surface. We've seen this work to good effect. Naveen ul Haq, one player in the tournament, has used this cross seam to good effect.
Look at the non-striker batsman. He's keeping his eye how Muhammad Amir is gripping the ball. And if it's cross seam, the bat is going to stay in the right hand. If it's conventional ball, he's going to hold his bat in his left. That's how it goes.
Amir Sohail revealing some of his old secrets.
It's no longer a secret. It's game awareness.
Just saying, you're telling us what you did.
Can't I pull your leg? We've known each other for a long time. Roshan, come on.
Too long, I think.
Are you trying to tell me you're sick of me?
No.
You had enough?
Just making fun.
Okay.
Should be taken, would it be? Just short. He was charging in, trying to make the catch. Mohammad Amir frustrated. Was always going to be a difficult chance. Luckily for the fielder, he prevented the boundary, got his body behind the ball.
I'm wondering whether the surface is slippery, because I wish we could show you the wicket keeper who ran around. That was Lakshan Sandakan, who made a desperate effort. And then look at Azam Khan, what happens to him? I wonder whether the dew or just his shoes.
The outfield, so challenging conditions for the players and more so the fielding team. So a couple fielders slipping and sliding. What's required now? 11.02 by the batting side.
Through him. A dot to end the over. That was a quicker one from Amir. 90 for 3.
The equation is getting much more difficult for the Dambulla Viking.
Only one.
We've been looking for Russell Arnold. Where is he? Russell?
I'm here. I got Kasun Rajitha. He's been looking very impressive with his bowling, but I must initially comment on his fitness. He seems to have grown and looking very, very strong. Have you been working hard, Kasun?
Yeah, we are doing very hard work with fitness in national team also. His trainer is Dishan. We are doing very hard work up our fitness level.
And what about your skills? They are improving. You've got the slow ball and you're getting all sorts of variations into your bowling, haven't you?
Yeah, I think I am looking first wicket, how to go to the wicket. Is it slow or going good wicket? We are trying to adapt ball, how to wicket is slow ball or yorker. Maybe.
So how do you see this wicket playing at the moment?
I think little bit slow, but I can 160 I've been chasing.
You think Dambulla Viking have got it under control? You said you don't need to wear your pads. That you won't be needed.
We have another good batsman also. 2-3 good batsmen. I think I don't need to pads.
They're listening to you. I see Samit is very impressed that you're giving them the vote of confidence.
Yeah. These are good batsmen, and we have 2-3 batsmen. I think we can chase this total.
And how confident are the Dambulla Vikings now that you have qualified and you're making changes to experiment with what you have?
Yeah, there is a very good confidence now. We are up to semi-final. I think we have good practice matches for this to semi-final.
Practice matches. Good luck, Kasun Rajitha.
Thank you.
Good stuff from Russell Arnold. Kasun Rajitha, 2 for 31 with the ball in the first innings. Stifle appeal by the bowler. Finger goes up. And the batsman reviews.
The batsman will be very lucky if he escapes that. Look, it isn't. The other thing which could actually save him there, a bit of bat involved.
Let's see. My first reaction, I thought that looked out. Well, it seems to be all right in terms of where it pitches. But is there any part of the bat touching it? No. So that's a clear daylight. So let's see the next frame. That will tell us. And it hits him quite low. So it has to travel from that point. So it can't be missing the stumps on height, I think.
Well, the batsman's heart must be pounding at this stage. Pounding hard.
Angelo Pereira waiting. Might just be a crucial moment in this match. Pitches in line, hitting as well. Very good decision by the umpire. Wasn't a convincing appeal, but the result is a good one for the Galle Gladiators.
Looking at the way the fielders disbursed, I thought it was a foregone conclusion. The batsman wasn't out.
They actually celebrated it. They were watching the replay on a big screen. He played well for 45. It's 100 for 4.
Samit Patel. One half century to his name in the tournament. 142 runs before getting off the mark. Scores at a rapid rate, and exactly what Dambulla Viking will be looking for at this stage of the run chase.
Yeah, it was hit for a 6 in this over, and straight away Azam Khan ran to the bowler and said, you don't have to flight the ball. Target the off stump. Paid off.
Angelo Pereira. He was batting so well and he looked good. The Viking really wanted him to kick on a little bit longer. Now slip in with 1 ball to go. This is the capability. Goes the wrong and finds the outside edge as well. Beats the outside edge and the inside edge.
Only one.
Full toss.
Yeah, batting in.
A single. So 14 overs completed. It's 102 for 4.
Lakshan, man of the moment with the ball. Already 2 overs, just conceding 9 runs and a wicket.
Some interesting things happen in the game of cricket. I'm going to show you. Well, that's Angelo Pereira celebrating the dismissal of Azam Khan, and then look at Danushka Gunatilaka celebrating Angelo Pereira's wicket. Well, these little rivalries happen all the time. They're good friends.
Healthy competition, I would say.
Absolutely, and these guys are very good friends. Some of them play for the same club. They've been knowing each other for a long time.
And the game of cricket is a great leveler.
I can tell you that the Sri Lankan cricketer, they associate each other very closely. Whatever the rivalry, whatever the tough times they have on the field.
My 11 Circle fantasy app. Play with the champions, make your team. I'm sure by now you folks have your app. I would have selected your team for today. Miss hit. A very good catch. Had to judge it. Didn't panic at all. Good pair of hands and another wicket.
Cuts and the big fish. Dasun Shanak out for 9. And I can tell you that Dambulla Viking aren't happy. It's 104 for 5.
Well, they will have a chance, both teams, to regroup as we get a strategic timeout. Galle Gladiators continuing its stranglehold. 65 required from 33 now. Getting much more difficult for Dambulla Viking.
Shanaka, captain of Dambulla Viking, has been prolific in this Lanka Premier League. To see his back is a relief for the bowling sides, and it needed something special. Well, that catch was special.
That was another outstanding effort. Very good effort indeed. Such catches are always difficult.
It's not only his variations that will impress you, it's his ability to control the lengths that he bowls. Lakshan at the front of the hand, rolling the seam down. Wicket of Shanika. And then the last ball, we saw the slow delivery off the back of the hand. Perfectly pitched.
Beautifully played. Waited on the ball, allowed it to come close, just guided the ball.
So they need to go at just a shade under the 12 per over. So 59 from 30. Samat Patel is there, Shinwari as well. Shinwari on strike. Thrashes at that one down to third man. Just the one.
One thing's for sure, if Shinwari swings and he gets a piece of it, it's going a long way. got quick hands. And this was useful, last ball of last over. Dhananjay Lakshan been so good. Even with that, 3 overs, 2 for 17. How confident. He's got variations, he's not afraid to use them, executes it well. Samit Patel, when the ball's short, that's where he scores runs, scores his boundaries. So get it a little fuller to Samit Patel. That's the message for the seamers.
That's going to be called a wide. And it was short as well. Those pulsing red balls you saw, short is exactly where he likes them. So experienced, Samit Patel. We haven't seen the best of him so far with the Willow. Done a pretty tidy job, but there's those pulsing red balls. You can see 292 is the strike rate with those. Also just going a little bit into the length, but he'll pounce on short.
And also looking at the line of those balls that are pulsating, short and wide. Square of the wicket. Try and hitting down the ground.
He's got quite a flamboyant backlift, Samit Patel. So when you see a batsman that comes out straight away, he's going to be looking to get after the bowling as much as possible. That bat picks up at around about second, perhaps even third slip. But it comes down pretty straight in the end. And that's the important thing. You can see it's a bit of a wave there and then it comes down. So that's good. The lines that he brings the bat down on is the important line.
Another batsman who does that, Hazy, Mickey.
Ashamanla comes to mind straight away.
Straight away.
Quick single. Oh, they're going to get maybe 2. If they touch and turn, they do.
Tilaka didn't need to do that because the single was going to happen anyway. Yes, attacking the ball is fine. He really didn't need to overdo it.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He tried to go with one hand. He needed to go with 2. I like the fact he's getting it from the bowler too. Great reaction.
And sometimes it's important you hold back on throwing the ball. It's all about decisions. Get the right balance. Misunderstanding here. Oh, they went back. They went back.
Well done.
Been interesting to see how the bowlers here have gone to their slower balls, and I think the slower balls have been the go-to ball on the surface tonight. The Galle Gladiators bowlers, particularly Dhananjay Lakshan, have executed that exceptionally well.
Yeah, on a different note, there was some doubt over the South African to Sri Lanka due to tour cross. But Roshan Abhi Singh has just told us that he thinks it will happen in positive news.
Oh, that's fine. That's what they needed. Nice and fine, and that's gone for 4. These runs are beneficial in a big way. So suddenly now there's 9 runs in this over, and there's still 1 ball remaining.
And you kind of know the golden rule is you've got to exit well. Balls 5, balls 6, and balls 1 are your most important balls of the over. And he's just straight down the leg side. Got his length wrong, straight it down the leg side. 4.
Lovely cartwheel from Azam Khan too. 6 or 7 points maybe from the Russian judge. Chasing that one, still wants 1, so it's a good over. 10 runs from it. That's where they need to be, there and thereabouts. 120 for 5. Looking at that scorecard, this has been a game of skill, really. The Gladiators got themselves to 170. Yes, they had that injury as well. And now the Viking are 49 from 24. That's what they need to get, so it's still some work to be done. If you've downloaded that My 11 Circle app, you would have had some fun tonight. If you haven't, you've got to download it. Oh, that's a big shot. That really is a big shot. That's a great way to start the over. My goodness me, that is perfect. If you happen to be wearing the maroon colours.
He's nailed that, Shinwari. He's predicted the short ball. Dhananjaya Laksan just got his length wrong, allowed him to swing through the line, and he has nailed that, Shinwari.
Yeah, the slower ball that's been working so well for Dhananjaya Lakshan. Now he's got to note with Shinwari there's no foot movement. So he's just going to swing by holding himself in the crease. So you've got to be a little fuller than other batsmen because he's not going to come at the ball.
Gone high and should be taken. Oh no, he's misjudged it. He's coming too far. Well, that's an error.
Dhanushka Gunatilaka.
Go away.
That's the second error in a couple of overs. He's been very, very good. His attitude, aggression around the field. You know what? He's lucky. That could have easily landed on his head. But he got it fuller, and Shinwari is out of his zone.
Quite interesting too, after that, Samit Patel came straight down to Shinwari and had a bit of a chat. He basically said, you got the 6 first ball, you don't have to do anything silly, I'm sure. Because I can lip read.
I still don't know how Dhanushka Gunatilaka has misjudged that. He's kind of run in. The only thing I can think of was it got stuck in the light somewhere. He's got underneath it as Shinwari, and he's completely overrun that, Dhanushka.
He stayed for a bit, then he charged in. But that's where you got to maintain yourself in that right zone, not be too aggressive, not be too emotionally charged up, or not too laid back either.
Oh, they want one. Oh, he's gone. Got him. Oh no, what a mix-up that is. Patel was backing up a long way. Shinwari saying, what were you doing? And Patel's on his way back. That is a big wicket.
That is a massive wicket in the context of the game. Massive wicket. Oh wow, Dead Dick. He's nailed it.
Shinwari doesn't use his feet. Get it up to him. You have him in a spot of bother, but Samit Patel's in a spot of bother. Gone for 11. 128 for 6.
Just the one is the call. Just to settle things down a little bit. The last thing I need is another run out.
New batsman Ramesh Mendes. He can bat. It's not all lost yet. Ramesh Mendes is a very good all-rounder. Here we go. Samit Patel alive to the situation, and Dhananjaya Laksan hitting the stumps over. And then the inquest begins. We've seen a lot of run-outs with the Afghanistan batsmen in this competition.
First ball went for 6. 5 balls, 9 runs. So Dhananjaya Lakshan has pulled it back. It's important. Last delivery of his spell.
Slow ball. He's going to have to bowl that one again.
Not quite the last delivery of his spell. 2 for 27. He's been very impressive, and the bowling options that Bhanuka Rajapaksa can turn to. There you go. It doesn't come at the ball. He tends to hold back and swing. Samit Patel thinking will run for everything. Required rate above 12.
That's strong down the ground. Has that gone all the way? It has. That's a wonderful way to finish that over. That is a wonderful hit. 16 runs from that now. That is big. 17 gone. 136 for 6. The bottom line, that's the important part. 33 required from 18 balls. Just the one ball faced by Mendes. 6 runs. That's what he's got. And Shinwari on strike. 2 men back. Exactly 11 runs and over required. Well, that's hard. Hit hard. Just the one. Oh, no! That's an error. Oh, no, I can't believe that happened. Neither can the bowler. That is bad luck for Tushara. It's a couple of times that he's been on the receiving end of some ordinary fielding.
He's just finished his spell. I'm sure he must have been thinking about it. Dhananjay Lakshan. They're conceding runs, they're making mistakes, and they're making life tougher for themselves. Galle Gladiators, this is where you need to be big. Already those last two blows, bringing the required rate down to 10.
Slap that over extra cover. There's always runs there. That's gone for 4.
That's sorry. Pressure on the Gladiators. Well, this is Tushara's last over. Mohammad Amir has one. Now where does Bhanuka Rajapaksa go for the other?
And this ball now is getting quite slippery. Captain was spending quite a bit of time just using a cloth to dry that ball after it screamed across the turf. Changing the field now. Man, a dip backward square in the leg side.
Actually looking at the bowling options, Bhanuka Rajapaksa is in trouble. He's going to have to go to Shehan Jayasuriya.
Call is 2. A turn and touch. And back for 2. That's outstanding running. That really is.
And it's not spin you want to go to at this stage.
No, I think Amir will bowl the 19th. So who's going to bowl the 20th? That was Mendes' first ball. That is a great strike down the ground. I said this guy could bat. He picked the slow ball out the back of the hand, and he hit through the line. That is a very good shot. First ball.
Conceded 16. Dhananjay Lakshan in that last over of his.
Yeah, changed the face of this chase. Full toss. He's got that away as well. Not where he wanted to, but he'll bank that. He won't mind. That's another boundary. This is going to be a huge over. 14 from it. 4 of them an unforced error. Would have just been the one, but it went for a boundary in the end down to long on. Shinwari just telling us he wanted to go leg side.
Shinwari 29 off 12, and he should not be batting. He should have been caught out by Danushka Gunatilaka.
I was just about to say that as well. And they've scored 30 off the last 10 deliveries. Scored 24 runs in 8 balls since Danushka Gunatilaka dropped that catch.
150 on the board. 19 from 14. Quick single. Well run.
Well, they went. There was no stutter. That's why they got home. 15 off it.
This is a big over, as has the last one been. Pendulum has just swung in the favour of the Dambulla Viking.
Last 2.5 overs, that's 17 balls, 41 runs. That's what the Dambulla Viking have got.
Yeah, if you look at this equation now, they should be able to do this. 18 off 13 with 4 wickets in hand. It's worked away. It's just going to be the one, though. If it's fielded tightly, it is. So 152 for 6, 16 off the over. Into the attack, 3 overs, 1 for 19. His return at the moment. So this is going to be a key over. Over number 19 again. It's the big one.
And they've gone to their big bowler, Mohammad Amir, best bowler here. They've gone to him. Can he leave 10 or 11 for the last over?
And looking at the bowlers available, Shehan Jayasuriya can bowl Danushka Gunatilaka, and if at all, Bhanuka Rajapaksa. That's not ideal, is it? Doesn't give you a lot of confidence for that last over.
It's a quick bouncer first up. That is very well bowled. Just to let him know he can't rock on that front foot again as well.
But what that does is, the rest of the over is going to be predictable. He can't go short. The batsman will know that.
Mohammad Amir will vary between Yorkers and slower balls from now on in this over. He executes well, and there's always one thing Mohammad Amir does. When the game's on the line, he wants the ball.
Probably a wide that was. Gets away with it.
On the splice of the bat, high in the bat, on the bounce. Just the single though.
Substitute fielder Akila Dhananjay, he thought about coming for it and then held back. Amir against Shinwari. This is the game here. Sudeep Tyagi, Dilshan Madhushanka, Kasun Rajitha. You need to get one of them in right now to have some chance of defending this. If Shinwari is there, it's going to be hard.
Slow delivery, pulled, and has it gone? Yes, it has. That is a beauty. That is a wonderful shot. Very hard to get Mohammad Amir at this stage when he's bowling this sort of style, these deliveries. That was the slow ball, and it was dispatched.
It's powerful. My 11 circle champion shot. Shinwari playing a gem of an innings here. Exactly what the Dambulla Viking needed. Skids off the outfield. 12 off 9.
Yeah, he's played well here, Shinwari. He's come in, he's closing this game out.
You know, this T20 cricket is made for these tailor-made little cameos. These are the performances that turn games. These are the turning points when you get someone that comes in and does this. Oh, he's almost got past the keeper.
That was bad, but I think he hit it into the ground. Azam Khan doing well. Smiles a few overs ago, probably 2 overs ago. Look at the expressions on the skipper's face.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. A couple of lapses in the field is going to cost Galle Gladiators unless they do something special now.
Just 11 now, 8 balls. 2 balls left in this over. It's a big over. Full toss, swept away. Is that 4? It is 4. That's beautifully played.
Run a ball now. Run a ball needed. Ramesh Mendis bowled well to bring the Dambulla Viking back into the game now. He's contributing with the bat with a My 11 circle champion shot. Got that foot out of the way. Deflected it very, very well. Mohammad Amir's gone for 10-2, but he's got to try for wickets, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Wickets is the only thing that's going to bring them back in the game now.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You can't fault Mohammad Amir for lack of effort.
52 runs off the last 3 overs and 5 deliveries. Swing and a miss. Dot ball to finish. Ends with 10 runs off the over. Over number 19 is done. 162 for 6. Shinwari hasn't even been there for half an hour, but he's turned this game on its head. Strike rate of 233. And look at some of these shots. This really is seriously impressive. 5 4s and 1 6. Strong down the ground. Slicing of extra cover. That's an area that boundaries are always scored off. Now that was a little bit fortunate, I guess. Really good performance.
He had to go to Jayasuriya. 2 overs, 1 for 14. He's going at 7 and over. That's just the rate the Dambulla Viking need.
Prize of catch it, should be out. Oh, it's through the hands and it's gone for 4. Wow, their fielding has gone pear-shaped, that's for sure.
Oh, straight to him. Dhananjay Lakshan. And it was Shinwari as well. They would have had a glimmer of hope once again.
That's the thing. Fielding, so important. Fielding is a non-negotiable. You want to play cricket at this level, you've got to be able to field.
Bit of all praise for Dhananjay Lakshan with his batting, with his bowling, with his attitude.
Only one.
But when it matters, he's dropped the game.
He's got 40 now off 17 balls, Shinwari. It's a little bonus.
All Gladiators.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
In a couple of games have played themselves into good situations and thrown it away. And only themselves to blame. There's no one in the deep on the offside.
Screaming as they go through, just the one, so scores are level now.
And we highlight the fielding. Shinwari, who's playing a match-winning knock, he's 40 off 17 at the moment, was dropped on 13. He was dropped again 2 balls ago. That is the game. Fielding, the most important part. It's a non-negotiable. If you can't field, you're going to lose games.
Scores are level, field comes in.
The feeling he's not going to worry about the single, boys.
No, he swings hard, Shinwari.
Going to try and get his 50 maybe. Impossible, he's on 40 at the moment. It'll be a big hit if he does. A few smiles on the sidelines. Oh, he's gone and hit that one over long on, and it's gone somehow to third man. No run.
And he doesn't run. One required off the last ball. Super over, really. Shinwari wants to finish with a boundary.
It can't be a super over, surely. We'll finish at 1 o'clock.
Well, Bhanuka Rajapaksa needs to think of having a fielder where he swings. I'd say a long on as well, just in case to take a catch.
I agree. Last ball. Oh, it's a freebie. My goodness. That is a very ordinary delivery. Yes, the ball's a little bit slippery, but disappointment there. Terrific stuff from Dambulla Viking. They've got up and won this one. Celebrations on the sidelines. It was a bit of a topsy-turvy game, but in the end, Dambulla Viking win by 4 wickets. Disappointment for the Galle Gladiators.
And they should be very disappointed with that. They almost dominated the game for 15 overs. Apart from the time where they tailed off a little bit with the bat, they dominated for 15 overs of this 20.